Going to do it in the way I had always planned to do this. We are actually going to explore the galaxy since they put in the system where Foundry missions can now be accessed just by flying to a star. So let's find out which sector we're going to. I got my handy dandy little randomizer here. We got a 6x6 grid. So we're going to go 3 over and 4 up. That means we're going to the new Romulus system, or the Azure sector. So we got 1, 2. Well, let's get a little closer. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 possible doors. Well, that's just nice. We're going to do the 5th one from the top. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and it looks like we're going to the Criteria system. So let's go ahead and engage. I wanted to check out if the Mutara Nebula was actually a door. It is. I'm looking forward to the time when we come back. But today we're going to Criteria. We're going to find out what missions we can play at Criteria. This is Captain's Log, April 23rd, 2017. The USS Gungson Hall, under the command of Captain Douglas Glendower, is head to the Criteria system, where we are hoping to find adventure and action, and maybe a good story. It's nice that my monitor system over here, my monitoring system for the feed, is now using a different browser. I mean, I don't have a big problem with Edge, but it just wasn't working quite right with the Twitch stream. I know I should be talking about Star Trek, but you know, Star Trek is about technology, and a little of the technology problems are what comes up. But hopefully I've got that all straightened out. I've got a monitor. We're ready. Sector space sure does look nice nowadays. Okay, we're approaching the Criteria system. We probably have to get over here to this world. I'm not seeing... Oh wait, Critoris 2. Are we not getting... There might not be anything here. It looks like there's no adventure to be had here. Oh no, horrible of horribles. Well, let's try this again. Why did it switch my dice back? Two over 3 up. Well, it looks like we're either going to Arcanus or Agilan. And we will definitely be going to Agilan. Let's see if there's any adventure here. Captain's Log. Criteria has turned out to be a big bust. We're going to the Agilan system, which is just inside Klingon space. Hopefully I do not need permission from Jim Pock to approach this system. I am flying the Star Trek Into Darkness Vengeance class Dreadnought. Oh, Angelon is the space scenario one. Okay, well, you know, that's twice. Let's go ahead and see if there's anything right next door at Arcanus. There should be. There's always good stuff at Arcanus, right? One of the big worlds mentioned. Or it's not a Federation door. That's weird. It's a space arena too. Okay, well, we'll go to the next nearest system. We'll go to Tremble, and we'll just work our way out. Because at this point, we need to get to some action. So let's go to Tremble. Named after Bo Tremble. Alright, the Foundry, I'm going to go slide over here, make sure. Yeah. The only thing here is finding Israel Jewkes. So I gotta write that down. Make sure it gets in the captain's log and anything. You know? So we got finding Israel Jewkes. And we'll go ahead and click on that. It says it's a long one too. Finding Israel Jewkes. Admiral T'Pol. I've used this character myself actually. Of the JAG fleet has requested you to go to the Trimble system to locate Captain Robert Israel Jewkes of the Galactic Guards fleet in his Prometheus-class starship, the Southport. The Admiral was searching for missing starships, the Avenger, KDF, Moog, and Captain Samig's command. Alright. Let's see if I can bring up who this is by. Usually there's... Huh. Would have thought there would have been a listing in there. Oh, there it is. Well, hopefully they'll say it at the end. I'm going to find out later then. Alright. So begin finding Israel. Ready to find the Southport fleet, Admiral Glendower? Sure, why not? That's what we're here for. Notice some awkward capitalization. Grammar seemed to be okay. Spelling seemed to be okay. Just some awkward capitalization. I need to switch from coffee to tea, but I'm having my first cup of Tim's ever. So I've kind of completed the old Canadian checklist now. So it's a full 100 seconds off today. All right. Loading the Foundry mission, loading the Trimble system. Okay, we warp in. We've got a lot of lighting effects here. Captain, this is the best place to start the search. The flight pan indicates this is the path that the Southport would have taken. Incoming hail, sir. It's Admiral T'Pol. Captain Glendower, if the Jewkes got into trouble, he would have launched his runabouts, the Atros, Rios, and Rasputin. Oh, and Fleet Admiral Glendower, I'll be there with the Heron as soon as peace talks on Defara are over to pull out. Yeah, I'm not too sure why everything is capitalized. Alright, let's go scan the Rasputin. I'm going to kick out a couple of Delta class flyers, little Delta flyers. Scan the Rasputin. You Federation types, always stick your noses into everything. Defend yourself, Fleet Admiral. Okay. Not too sure what that was about. Yay, Romulans. Balance my shields. The IRW Rotaran. Rotaran's a Klingon ship. Get your own names, you Ramis. Oh, I don't have my guys on attack. There they go. I mean, they're probably doing fine on standard, but okay, a little two-pack fight. That might be pretty intense for a new player. Not too much for the Gungston Hall. Captain, this runabout is registered to the southport, or the damage is consistent with known Herodian whale ponds and tactics. I am also detecting disruptor and plasma signatures. This smells of Romulans. I suggest we keep looking. Since when did the Herodian get to this sector? Alright, we're going to the Rios. It's not too far away. Sir, I'm detecting an energy close by. It's the Herodian. It's a trap. I am Alpha Balajak. You won't find the Southport or Jewkes, but you will make great trophies. Hunt on. Yeah, it seems to be standard Herodian frigates. Should be easy enough work unless my Delta Flyers decide to be cute and fly through explosions. They've been known to do that, like that one right there. Woo! Watch my synthahol and hold my synthahol and watch this. All right, Herodian's down. Boom. Captain, there is an ion trail leading around the planet. I suggest we follow it around. We may find the Southport there. Alright. Sir, I can mask our energy output to look like stray protons. Fine. Okay. Now I don't get a capitalization. I'm just getting prepare to die, Federation scum. It's like, prepare to die, Federation scum. Alright. Oh, stop the Romulans. Yay, stopping Romulans. Gotta stop Romulans. It's a name ship, the Theros. Oh my lord, he just killed my Delta Flyer. My little pet. No! I will avenge you, shuttlecraft. Oh, I'm gonna hit a rock. That's something more suited for my ship, the Edmund Fitzgerald. Alright, well. Oh, jeez, there he goes. Did you see that? Flew right into the explosion. Alright, let's go to the Atros. Sounds like an old Gillette razor. Or a musketeer. I'm betting he was going for the musketeer, not the razor blade. Alright, scanning the Atros. Look, sir. Oh, shuttlecraft is in the distance. With a life sign, wait, and now scanning a group of Herodian cruisers. How would you like me to proceed? Approach it slowly. I don't know. Fly casually. I'm just reading it the way it's written. I got. I'll let you calm down. I turned off the thing. All right, we're back after a giggle fest. I guess I can't read it like that. Fleet Admiral Glendower, casually didn't work. We have gotten the Herodian's attention. Apparently, we can't fly casually enough. And we gotta get a Star Wars reference into Star Trek somehow, I suppose. Beta Aljex is hailing, sir. On screen. This is Beta Aljex. No, we killed the Alpha. You're Alpha Aljex. Sorry. You are too late. Your friend in the shuttle will soon make a fine trophy, but don't worry, you're next. Oh, don't worry, comma, you're next. I'm sorry. I actually read that the way it was written and it didn't make any sense. All right, no, I don't think so. Ensign Fire. Who's Ensign Fire? Oh, Ensign, comma, Fire. Commas are important. That's the second time they've tripped me up. I'll admit, the second time I was kind of expecting it and played it for last, but... Alright. Oh, they knocked my weapons offline, except for the big beam. I forgot how to fix that. Engineering team, maybe? They'll go back online. Emergency power to weapons, that, whatever. It's not like he's gonna really kill me. Alright, what am I doing now? Oh, the one thing he's doing great, this is not a one-use map, like on the last one, on the first one. I'll admit, the one thing he's done awesome, thank you for using the whole map, multiple engagements. Incoming hail, though. Why? Do I have to get close? I have an incoming hail. I guess I should see if that's working. Yep. Talk to Shuttle Caraman. USS Kingston Hall, this is the static shuttle Caraman. Usually when static goes over something, you lose what you're saying. So I don't know what he's saying between sh and shuttle. Maybe he's trying to describe the condition of the shuttle. It's not in too good of a condition. I can think of a couple of phrases that begin with sh that would fit. Captain Jewkes is in command, and I was ship taking some. He was off ship taking some readings during MVAM drills, whatever MVAM is supposed to stand for. When the static gen attacked, they left me here with intentions of coming back for me last. Beam me off this trap and let's go get my ship and crew. And Admiral Glendower, thanks for the rescue. Beam up the good captain. Apparently that's the name of a book because it's all capitalized that way. I'll admit, the capitalization is just absolutely hilarious at this point. Okay, there are two more things. I guess I beamed him up, so there was no real effect. I would have put in an event right there, but... Scan shuttlecraft. Oh, another Romulan. Okay, now multi-use maps are good. Tedious fights are bad. I think we've had enough of the fighting. We need a puzzle or a diplomatic solution or something, or another map or a different map or a chase or something. Our starboard shield is down because Mogais are ridiculously overpowered in the hands of the enemy. They are. Mogais are one of the harder ones. What'd I get? My crappy console. Oh, now the Remans are sticking their soup in, huh? They show heavy damage. The shells show heavy damage from disruptors and Tectreon weapons. Nobody's left alive. The Southport is now in sensor range now, and they actually used my name. My crewman used my first name. I'm sorry. I'm not as forgiving as Jean-Luc Picard. I wouldn't be. I'm sorry, but if this was actually my officer, they'd be in the airlock right now. And it'd be cycling. And they wouldn't have a spacesuit. I'm not Douglas. I'm Captain Glendower. I'm not saying I'm a martinet, but, you know, Captain Bligh is an old softy. All right, let's make contact, shall we? Well, apparently I'm being stern because every word of that sentence was capitalized. So if apparently you got that right, I am not pleased. Despite the giggling, this is not the worst Foundry. This is not even close to the worst Foundry mission. Right now, believe it or not, as far as I'm concerned, this thing's getting 4 stars. It actually has a decent plot. Just really all it needs is a little bit of editing. Alright, finally in a friendly phase. Captain Jewkes, sir, I was afraid you had been taken with the rest of the crew. That capital taken right there is throwing me back into DDO, but I'm not going to play the Dark Mistress again. Definitely not. The Heroian took half of them to Trimble Prime, sir, so I can guarantee you, after the long space battle map, I'm going to have a long ground battle map. Alright, understood. Well, it's peculiar, Captain. I am reading a highly evolved jungle ecosystem that is experiencing a blizzard. Nice Star Trek 3 reference. I don't mind you can throw in all the Star Trek references you like. Star Wars, I'll cringe a bit. That, way to go. Alright, now I feel like I'm captaining the Grissom. Wait, that was a bad thing. It's peculiar because Trimble Prime is a desert world. Trimble, Arrakis, Dune. Alright. Sir, transporter room 5 reports away teams are arriving. Ensign, you have the con. I don't have a lieutenant commander I can leave the ship to? I'm driving a dreadnought. There's going to be 1,000 people on it. What, did I get all the non-coms? Is this where they're all hiding? I got them all and Chief O'Brien is the only one left? Alright, whatever. Let's beam down the good crew. For the matter, the person that was showing, A is going and B is a full commander. It's not. My ship's not quite as bad as the Enterprise was, where you had an admiral, what, 4 captains. Well, 3 captains and 4 full commanders. So like at that point, you know, basically, you know, there was 1 lieutenant on the entire ship, and he was having a bad day. The real reason why they had to decommission the Enterprise was because brass tarnishes. But tish. Alright. Sorry. That was a bad joke. It's a loading screen. It's like a penalty box. Loading Trimble Prime Ice Patch. Alright, well, mad props. He knows how to use the atmospheric effects. I beamed down into a night ice patch, and the first thing I thought is, I'm frosty. And that means Celeste is cold because she's kind of dressed a little bit like an Orion lady is. Not full Orion, but she is wearing she's wearing that halter top snow jacket, so I guess the important parts are warm. I have transported onto a platform that was taken from a Starfleet ship. I have discovered a dampening field. Veet has scattered our transporter signals all over the area. I'll attempt to bring it down with the help from the Potomac. What are we doing again? Spread out and scan ladies. Well, that would be really awkward if I was on Sonic's crew, which is all guys. But I actually have all ladies, so that's okay. I do have my bridge bunnies. That's a phrase, of course, from Super Dimensional Fortress Macross, better known in the West as Robotech. I use Mako. It's actually not a bad map. This mapping, whereas editing leaves something to be desired, his map building is really quite solid. Oh, good. I'm shooting the Centurion medic. I want him dead first. Her dead first. It dead first. Kill the medic first. let's lay down a turret. Pew! I love that. I think actually if you use your secondary effect and you get the kill, you kind of get items a little more often. I don't swear to it, and I'm not saying that's a mechanic. It's just something I've observed, and I'm probably wrong. But I do like to get the kill with the big phaser blast. Oh, forget it. Let's bring him back up here. That's where my turret is. Which is kind of gets half buried in snow when it's trying to shoot through the mountain, and it's killing Romulans through snow. I guess it's a phaser. I guess it could shoot through snow. But we're walking on it all elf-like. Why am I not going forward? I found some gawk. Small power cell. Field rations. Oh, I'm supposed to scan the shuttles too. Okay, then let me go over to the shuttle before I get too far away from it. Oh, he actually used a ship. Yeah, probably not the best map to do that on, because I'm pretty sure, unless it came straight down and impaled itself, that tree's going right through that ship. That's definitely going to bring the value down. We're not going to get... Oh, wait, he's saying something. Don't say anything. Captain Glendower broken through the interference enough to bring in some security. Mr. Whisker Squad. Oh, great. We got to make a Cation joke. Alright, well, hopefully they'll patrol a bit, because otherwise I've already cleared out this fight. Looks like they are. That's good. Mr. Whiskers. Vacation. Oh, it's the mirror universe. 2 of me? Scary. I already have a beard. Alright, well, looks like Mr. Whiskers has been, you know, a little too curious and started a fight. We'll see if he dies. We'll see if curiosity kills the Cation. Apparently, this is not a scannable shuttle. It's here, it's just not a scannable shuttle. Alright. Let's see about this one. Shell Pamita, sir, stolen from the academy during the graduation. At least the grads didn't fly drunk. No, they just stole a shuttlecraft and crashed it parsecs away from Earth. Okay. I don't know. I'm going to guess that maybe alcohol was involved. Wow, okay. I don't think I had to do anything. I think Mr. Whiskers just took care of the erosion for me. Thank you, Mr. Whiskers. There's something supposedly here? Usually when the circle is like that, there's something you have to do all the way at the other end of it. Usually they're pretty good at circling things. Oh. He's been destroyed. Now we just have to find where this other... Oh, here it is. Right? Yeah. I'm all wood and awesome. This one's a nice. So you gonna say something about that? That'd be cool. Ops. Captain, this is the shuttle Acheron's call. Turbine represent. Alright. Now we gotta scan some crates. Don't know why. It's a crate. It's a crate. Look, more crates. There's some guy right there, but I want to get the crate thing out of the way. Some crates. There are more crates I'm not seeing. Oh yeah, I don't think they res because of that green thing. Or pink thing, it's pink. Crates? No, I already scanned those crates. Oh, this crate. Alright, well, they're crates. I'm not too sure what that had to do with anything. Captain Glendower, I'll stay here at base while you send the crew to me here. I have located combat just starting off to the east. Console is hooked to a generator, putting out a transporter inhibitor. Rescue the crew and then help Homek take out the generator. Then get back to orbit. I guess this is Breen technology. They're saying they're artificially generated. I don't know. It smells like proto-matter to me. There are several hunts underway. Alright, we're supposed to go east. Alright. Whoa! Suddenly, Hirogen. A dozen of them. Alright. Hey, respawn point. I was just worried about that. I was just going to bring that up. Let's get a turret up. They've killed Sparky. Wow, they sure didn't like me. They didn't like any of us. Wow. Well, we'll go ahead and respawn. I don't like the new respawn mechanic. It tends to bring you up one at a time. What the heck is kicking my butt? Oh! I'm wearing the wrong armor. I'm wearing my... I was on Nukara last, apparently. Well, like, why is my butt getting whipped? Is everybody in their new car armor? That would explain a lot. This is my Mako outfit? Yeah. No, it looks like everybody's in their stuff. I was just not contributing. We got a small hypo, a medium shield charge, a science kit module. Alright, we're gonna find the crew. I probably didn't need to change my armor, but... The Hirogen was taking everyone northwest. Good luck. Head to the rally point. Starfleet, it is honorable to see you. It's honorable to be seen. This day our enemies will know our names well, Captain Glendower. The House of Mokhtar will owe you an honor debt, Quapla. Alright. You may say them today, but what about tomorrow? 8 days a week. I'm not even too sure what that was. I'm not too sure how I really saved them. Really. Alright, let's try to rescue Tolek and Lavaro. Hopefully this will go a little bit better now they have armor. Or, you know, maybe not. Maybe I just... Hey, a green object. Disruptor dual pistols. I like dual pistols. Not on this character. Ooh, bonus turrets. That'll make them double mad. Energy dampening armor, medium shield charge. Did they actually walk out, or are they bad guys? Wow. Okay, that was actually kind of neat. Two people kind of walked out. I'm not too sure if they were supposed to be them or not. If so, that's a great use of the mechanic. Alright, Tolek, what's going on? The Hirogen have hunted down all of the crew. Only the main bridge officers remain. Hurry before they become extinct. Brox is just to the west. I hope he hasn't succumbed. Alright, we'll go to the beam out location. Okay, Marston appears to be alive. Scan holding cell. Resistance is futile? My god. Yeah, let's see how many bad guys we can squeeze into one episode. Awkward. Alright. Because the best way to defeat Borg implants is to put them in people in a biobed. I guess no matter what, that's going to be the first step, but still. What? I hope some of those are friendly, otherwise this is going to be a pain in the butt. Oh, they weren't, and it's a pain in the butt. I learned the hard way. You gotta be careful with your double strength fights. Put in too hard of enemies and they're really no fun. Put in too soft of enemies and you might as well have gone with a captain group. Lots of gear. Oh, come into my turret. I've been dotted. Oh, we got a respawn point. Maybe my turret will take care of all of them. Or maybe it's actually a double strength group. I think it's a double strength commander group, actually. No fun. Wow. Whoever's out there just reset their Thalaron drone or something, just wiped us out. Centurion medics, they're a big problem, that's for sure. Centurion, yeah, this is a big group. This is almost a captain group. Sub-commander scientist, this was a horrible group to have doubled up. Scan starships. How do I do that? You're kidding me. I have a sniper rifle. I'm not getting that close. It's an alpha. I like mines. Alright, Brox. Have you seen Captain? Tulek is just down the hill. Nabra was near him. I hope we can save them all. Okay. Mugato. Great. I'm still trying to figure out where I'm supposed to scan starships. Or how. want to spend this much time on this, but oh well. There's lots of starships. There's a Klingon starship over here. It's actually glowing, so we can scan this one. I'm not too sure that attack only if attacked is optional. Is the Romulan ship glowing, in fact? Because I don't think it actually is. Can I get close enough to scan the starship? Only if I climb a tree. Is the Nova glowing? Not a premium Prometheus. Yes, it is. Does it have somewhere convenient for me to scan it? No, it doesn't. Ugh. I wonder if the water's deadly. Apparently there's one more starship around here. I don't see that as the Tavara Light Warbird. Because it's not glowing. They're a Romulan shuttlecraft. They're not glowing. I think the cheese is sitting right with me. This has landing gear. I mean, it would count if it was on the ground. Okay, I've scanned this one. I've scanned this one. Let's zoom in. Is there two over there? Am I just missing one? Wait, there's a Defiant over there? I missed the Defiant, didn't I? I know, how can you miss a whole Defiant? It's pretty easy. Apparently you tell Rick Berman off, but I'm Tish. Should be right over this hill, actually. A glowing orb. Yep, there it is. Found it. Gotta get wet again. Scan the ship. Oh, the Avenger's mostly intact. The Lamplight is at 45. The Moog is a complete loss. The Yorkshire is not too bad. Of course, the Klingons get it worse. So now what? See, that's what happens when you have optionals that are not optional. Let's go kill some Mugato. Okay, this map is going to drag this back down to 3-star. Sorry. This map is technically, or is visually excellent, technically non-proficient. Especially with the non-optional optional. Not much I hate more than non-optional optionals. Alright. Kill the monkeys. I love minefields. They're so good. They'll make all things go boom. No, come back here. That's where the mines are. I'll shoot you in the back. It's the safest way. Alright. Now let's see if this is over. How are you coming along? It's hell out here. There's a Romulan console over here that looks very out of place. Let's have a look. Oh, actually I got close to the Romulan console. And it does look very out of place. Joel and True. This thing just a cloak, just some crates. And some more crates. Well, that's not a fancy crate. Okay. Scan crates. Toughly freighters. Subspace weaponry. Hydro spanners and tricorders. And beer. Biomimetic gel. Okay. We've done the scanning. Oh, ops button came up. So now we're supposed to plant explosives probably on the shuttlecraft? Not a whole lot of exposition here, guys. Run around this map and do a whole bunch of things. Oh, now it's glowing. Let's get to a landing strut. I say I would have thought it would be this thing right here. Planting spatial charges. Rescue Tulak. This map is really full of stuff. And none of it really makes a whole lot of sense. I wish it did. Alright, well, let's lay down our turret, put it in a nice protective barrier of mines, start shooting sub-commanders. Wonder what we have over here. Erosion. Because of course we do. Comes over the top of the crest and then gets knocked back. That's great. We don't like you. Got top of the mountain and then I got blown back by my wonderful minefield here. Saving the lieutenant. Where? Oh, behind me. Tulak. Excellent. Now we can save a virus from the erosion. Okay, how many people do we have to save? Okay, several Type 8 shuttlecraft we have to scan now. And erosion trackers. Too much stuff. I've been on this map for 3 days, short of forever now. You have to rescue all the people one by one. Five guards for every prisoner instead of putting them in an area where they could watch them easily. Okay, references, pop-up references. Send me a little tired, I guess. Goes without saying. This is shuttle Wise from the hood, destroyed 37 years ago. It would be nice if they kind of more explained what we were doing here, why all of this stuff from a long time ago was here. Maybe we'll get that at the end in a wall of text explanation. That would kind of fit with the way this mission's going. Oh, Romulan Shadow Guards, yeah, just at this point we're throwing anything into this soup, aren't we? Hunters. Alright, I gotta scan three more Type 8 shuttlecraft, wherever I may find them. There's one. Yucatan, stolen from Starbase 39. Shuttle from the San Francisco yards before it was even named. I don't even get a chance to close it. Got the ops button, but I got another shuttle to scan. I'm going to do it. I'm going to finish my mission. Shuttle Bear just fell from orbit 21 minutes ago and is now well embedded. Now we're saving Ibarra. Okay. That must have been a Foundry bug. Oh, we just don't even get a warning message. We just gotta go do it. I feel like I have been on this map for an eternity. Alright, thanks for the rescue. Can we leave before a bug bites you? Pomac was trying to shut down the transport inhibitor. We must get everybody back to the ship for proper sickbay facilities. I have no idea what this guy is. Who are you to disrupt my base of operations? I'm an admiral. I don't care. Defeat Romulans controlling Hirogen, which leads me to believe that this is the pre-boss fight. Or maybe it was the boss fight. I don't know. I didn't get anything out of it though. I think that's not supposed to be a possessive. I think it's the opposite. I think it's the Romulans are controlling the Horojin. He wrote it as if it was the Horojin controlling the Romulans. Oh, we're back to this guy. Sorry, that was about 3 years ago. Invert core values. Alright, we stand for pew pew, not diplomacy. Alright, that's a core value switched. Let's say we don't respect science. Alright, core values changed. Here we go again. Oh. Oh, just in case. I mean, he's setting himself up for it. Might as well try it. Oh, alright. Bring us up, chef. Shife. Whatever a shife is. Oh my god, we're done with that map. But now we've got another map. No, I don't want another map. Alright, so one thing is that 1 hour and 30-minute listing on that, that's no lie. We are in here. This is about what time I thought I was going to be done. Alright, remove boarding parties. Okay. Looks like we get help. Alright, good. There's shooting going on. And I didn't get any of it. Thank you. Repair weapon systems. Repair subroutines. Okay, Marston is still alive. He's over on that blobbed. Oh, biobed. We should give Nurse Race a hand. Assist with procedure. I'm not a doctor. But I did stay on the USS Holiday Inn Express last night. No, I'm a starship captain. No. No, no. Dr. Steph, I'm not good. I'm supposed to help friends now. Guess this guy. Girl. Okay. I talked to her. I don't do anything. Repair a subsystem. Wow, that's all of a sudden like, hey, it's pretty easy to look at how we're going to go from 2 groups to 4. Okay. Now we gotta wait till we leave red alert. Medical teams are arriving. Let's defend this deck. We must defend this deck. We must defend this deck. We'll keep the hallways clear. You need to go and rescue Commander Abraxium. He's in the shuttle bay. Alright. We gotta babble. We gotta defeat some Herodian. We'll let him get nice and distracted. Then we'll sneak in behind him. We'll drop. Yeah, buddy. I love doing that with minefields. When they're all distracted, you just run in behind them and beam in. Shit, no, I want to get behind them so they go on the other way. That's right, run back, run back, run back. Ah. Okay, and do that one as well. More Romulans. Alright, help, I am being trapped in the shell bay in a runabout. Please hurry. The Herodian will be in the runabout shortly. Let's stop the final group. It's the final group. Herodian do like to run forward. Minefields are a good way to defeat Herodian. Thank you, live long and prosper. So probably we have to go run up and talk to this guy. Alright, everything's working. We are on our way now because we're going to engineering. Alright, we're going to use the tube and we got an air map. We're not done. We're not done. This is heading toward Tuhu. Yeah, too much on that snow map. Too much on that snow map. We really don't need this much. A good Foundry mission should play like a good episode of Star Trek where it's done in an hour. You know, you can have continued next week. Don't think you can tell a long story, but wow. We started at, what, 4:11? We are now at the 1 hour, 30-minute mark. Awkward. Protect the ensign. I don't want to. Yeah. I'm going to hide. Alright. Gotta kill that Centurion medic. He's the deadly one. Alright. One dead person. Let's see if we can get him up. Thank you, Radisnu. I'm sure we gotta talk to that person. Alright, the warp core is nearing critical. It has a lot of fissures. You can seal them up. Just call me Scotty. Even though I'm Welsh. Welsh. Okay, and the leaks are all over the chamber. Grab a spinner. Oh. Well, at least things disappear. At least you know you're doing something. Alright, very good. Alright. Alright, we gotta go defend the computer core now. I need a second. I need some me time. Hey, attack my turret. It was there first. Let's bring the core back online. Oh, God. More useless fighting. Oh, we have 2 commanders in here because we got 2 Thalaron Seeker drones. Thank you for nothing. Probably just Ulan, so they're. Wow, this one's a Centurion. Alright, let's get Gillespie up. She's my science officer anyway. Defeat Riemann Guard 3 or Riemann Guards 4. Great. Some should come after me and hit the mines. If they don't, who cares? My guys, let's get them. Alright, we gotta repair impulse engines. Probably gonna be a console. Yep, there it is. Oh, Romulan captain time. Great. I'll just get that Centurion out of the way. I didn't like him. He looked at me funny. Alright. Wait for red alert to stop. Okay, Captain, we can use a hand securing and repairing the bridge. There just has to be more. Oh my lord. Yes, yes, yes. Keep heading to the bridge. That'd be a good idea. Three events, three fights. We've had 4 events and an average of 4 fights an event each, so we're talking about 16 fights. I'm out. If it wasn't the weekend, I'd have to quit this mission because I just couldn't complete it. I mean, I only have so much time. A Foundry mission should be ideally about 30 minutes long. We are probably going to easily hit 2 hours. Alright, repaired bridge stations. All these people on here can't do it, by the way. And this is going to be one of those kind of feel your way around ones. All my life's a circle. Defend bridge, of course. Lots of phaser fire. Lots and lots of pew pew. This is just done because he thinks it looks cool. Kinda does. Kinda pointless though. And of course, if they're managed to kill off enough of the NPCs, then it's a floor stomp the other way. Captain, in here, the ready room, I'm trying to patch controls back to the con from the captain's desk, but I am now surrounded by Romulan troops. Good, everybody's going over there and clearing it for me. I'm happy. I don't want to deal with it. Really, I'm done. I'll put a turret down. That's about the limit of my involvement, I think. One of them got out. Oh, it's the Alpha. Captain, thanks for the rescue, but I have a feeling it's just begun. You should return to the Gungsten Hall and continue the fight as we finish up repairs. Because now we need a space fight. We haven't had a space fight in a good solid hour, so it's time for one. We'll probably just be dropped into one. I won't have time to drop my Delta Flyers. Probably be 3 groups. I really wanted to be done. almost time for SpaghettiOs. That's all my replicator makes. Alright, defend the Southport. Well, before we talk about the runabout range, since he's giving me the chance, I'm going to get my shuttlecraft out. I gave my purple deck officer to Pfeiffer because she drives... Well, she drove my first dreadnought. I didn't know he'd be getting a dreadnought. Alright. Sorry about that. Captain Glendower, the Paragon and Endeavour are inbound to Hell. And that must mean Admiral T'Pol is nearby. It takes some time to get the Southport back up and running. The Herodian took part as trophies. Alright, so... Captain Glendower, looks like we got here just in time. Aye, Alpha Taint. We'll have you for a trophy? The Excalibur. No. I think that's supposed to be the Tomalag. I think it's supposed to be named after Andreas Katsulas' character in Star Trek The Next Generation. The Romulak, that's Tomalak's brother, you know, and in the cast says he's supposed to be portrayed by Peter Jurasik. No, that's just a joke. Oh, good luck, Fleet Admiral. Is that it? Nope. So we've got a floor stomp ending. Is that what we're doing? Incoming contact is Alpha Taint. Attack pattern Delta 6. And now you deal with me. Start your... Okay, well, we're going to have lots of friends and Romulans and the Herodian cohorts. Oh, lots of fight, lots of help. See, I would just prefer a nice fight against, like, one-on-one against classes I know that are hard, like Romulan commanders, because they get Mogais and they're harder usually than the Deradexes are to fight. This was kind of just, yeah, watch all the pew-pew. Send it to my ready room. Time to go home, Fleet Admiral. Oh, thank God. Thanks again for the rescue, but when T'Pol sends help, she really sends help. Yeah. And there are two L's in really. Dart game. Somebody has to beat Bashir's score, and someone has to lose to me. Okay, everybody's just saying hi. Tongo. Stratagemma. Talk to the Heron. Fleet Admiral T'Pol, who now looks completely different. Oh, we're going to get a good upgrade as soon as possible. Thanks. Alright. Yes, the author is Jewkesman. I'm not going to make any comment. Author avatar. Is there something wrong with my pen? No. Jewkesman, right down. Alright, now that I know what to call this, put it in the title. Alright, Jewkesman, here's the rundown. You're getting 3 stars because your map design is pretty good and your ability to use certain Foundry effects spot on. You're losing 2 stars because your maps are way too overloaded. Your story gets incoherent around the 3rd act. And finally, you need to throw all your dialogue into a text editor with spell check and grammar check and import it back in because that's just ain't working. That's no. So it, we'll go ahead and give you the good potential, but story gets derailed in 3rd act. Too many activities on the ground maps, leading to a mission that is way too long for the idea it has. Alright. There you go. If you want to try it out, Finding Israel Jewkes, remember it is wherever we said it. We'll find out here. It is a warp out. So Finding Israel Jewkes. Oh, I'm doing the slow warp out. It'll take a lot quicker. I'm in the beta quadrant. Now Finding Israel Jewkes. In the Zarantine sector at, the Trimble system. That 1 hour and 32 minutes ain't no lie. Budget accordingly. Alright, well, this has been Far Beyond the Foundry. Thanks for watching. Peace and good adventuring.